Welcome everyone, I'm Annihilator. It's fantastic to have you all here. Today we're doing Minecraft, maps and more, so let's get busy. Now the first things first is you're going to need to how to make maps, what the functionality maps are and why they're useful to you in Minecraft. So first things first, you're going to need some sugar cane. Alright, and I just used all my sugar cane, so we're just going to give ourselves some sugar cane. Now some sugar cane, you take 3 pieces of sugar cane like that and it'll give you some paper. Once you've got your paper, okay, you need some compasses. Now a compass is quite simple to make. You put it like this. Now you just need to make, whoops, it doesn't go there, like that, and that will give you a compass. Now we just need a couple of compasses here. Then you take your compass, you put it in the middle there, you surround that compass with your empty paper, and remember this is for Java edition. That will give you an empty map. Alright, so we've got our empty maps now. Now we're going to put our empty maps on our hotbar here, and we're going to right click, and you can see on my taskbar there comes a new map there. So that is where we are now. You can see my cursor's busy moving around. So if I run around, you'll see here on the bottom left the map actually starts clearing up and updating. That means the map is working. So the next thing we're going to look at is the actual cartographer himself. This is the cartographer villager. He needs to buy a cartography station. And how do we build a cartography station? It's quite easy. You take some wood. It doesn't matter, it can be any kind of wood plank. You put 4 pieces down like that, 2 pieces of paper above it, and that gives you a cartography table. And you just pop it down like so. Now if we go and trade with the villager, I've already started unlocking all of his trades. But you can see here we've got paper for emeralds, emeralds for empty maps, glass panes for emeralds, compasses for an Ocean Explorer map, which we're going to go through now, some compasses for emeralds, and then a Woodland Explorer map that gives us maps to mansions as well. So if I take 64 there, and that will give us a whole heap of emeralds, as you can see there. Now we'll just wait for him to unlock some more. Now that we've got our empty map here, okay, so now we can do a couple of things with this map. So we're going to go to our cartography station and we're going to take our map and put it there. And you can see our map is there. Now what we're going to do is, first things first, we're going to clone this map. So we're going to make an exacting duplicate of it. Put down one empty map below it in that bottom slot. And you can see there, it now gives us 2 maps of ID 182. So I'm going to take those 2. I'm going to break that one there. I'm going to put 1 map there. Now, all I'm going to do, as you can see here, while the map is, I forget to mention this, while the map is on here, it is static. It won't update. You see my green dot? There is not moving. All right. But on this map, it's moving around. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to break this purple line here, this L-shaped. All right. Now, if I go to this map, you can see it is gone away. Now, if I go back here, you'll see this map is now also updated with it. That is why you use clone maps. So if you make a giant map wall like this, you make sure that you clone your map. So you don't have to remake the maps all the whole time. So you take the clone map, go if you're building a castle or something, and there you go. It will then automatically update when you pull out the new map. That is why you clone maps. The second functionality we're going to look at is going to be locking maps. Now a map lock is pretty much exactly what it says. You put your map in there, you take a pane of glass, you see the little lock symbol there, and then we click on it and that map becomes locked. So if I look at it, it will show me moving around, but it won't change. All right, so it's very useful if you are building something and you want to keep a record of how it used to be, or maybe it's a labyrinth and you've changed it, things like that. Locking maps is something you can use, but it depends on your requirements or what you need to do. The last feature is probably arguably the most important thing of mapping in Minecraft. It's the zoom out function. So I've got a little demonstration for you here. This map wall that I built, this took me a while, is a standard level 0 map. So this one here, you can see it there. If I take it out and I look at it in my inventory, you can see there the scale, underneath the scaling it says 1.1. Underneath that it's got the level 0 of 4. Technically there are 5 scales, but you know, it is what it is. So you can see here, this is at 128 blocks. So from that side there to that side there and down again, it's 128 by 128 blocks. All right, so 1 block, 1 pixel equals 1 block. The next level, you can see it's a bit more zoomed out. On this map, you can't see much of the island. This map, you can see the island itself. You see the red dot there, and you can see there's the red dot there. This one is essentially double that one. It's 256 by 256. The next level up from that is 512. Now you can see it starts getting really small. See, there's the red dot again. There's the red dot. After that, it doubles again to 1024. Now the red dot is tiny. It's 3 pixels wide. It's up there. You can see how far that goes. And then the last level is a doubling of that again. It's 2048. And now it's such a huge area. This is only really good if you want to know what the world in general looks like. You cannot make out any detail at this level. You forget it. You're not going to see it. You do not want to know how long it took me to do this. It took me a very long time to, even flying around in creative mode in Minecraft, it took me a long time to do that. Okay, so if you want to make a map of your world, I would recommend sticking to something like this where you can actually still see the detail, or even going one level less like this one. So that is the different levels of zooming you've got available to you. Now, what you can see on this back wall, what I've done here, I've got all the different pieces of the maps. So you can see there's one level of zoom, another one. So 3 or 0 level zoom 0, 1, 2, 3. All right, and you can see the last one there. It's just a bit more of a closer comparison. How do you zoom out? It's quite simple. You go back to your cartography station again. Now, what we're going to do is you're going to put your map in there, and you're going to put a piece of paper there. That will give you the first level of zoom. Now, if I put that in my hotbar, you can see now if I start moving around there, it will start exploring. So all you do is you keep repeating that process. Again, I take my map, blank piece of paper, and that gives me the next level. All right, you can see there's the next level of zoom. Same thing again, another piece of paper. All right, and then the final level of zoom, again, the same thing applies. All right, and we are barely a notch on the paper that you can see. It hasn't even started. There's the first move and the first tick on the exploration. So that's how you zoom your map out. Well, we have now got all the trades unlocked with our cartography here. So let's have a look what we get. So it starts off with paper, then goes down to glass. Then we get an Ocean Explorer map, which we will we've got one already. And then our Woodland Explorer map, which we're going to grab another one of those. Okay, just clear up my inventory a little bit. And I need that as well. Then it goes down to giving us 2 banners of different colors and a pattern for our banners. Now, what are these maps you can download? So the first one gives us a location of an ocean monument. So you don't have to go exploring the whole of Minecraft to find an ocean monument. So if I now start flying around, you'll see it'll eventually, my arrow or my indicators at the bottom right, and you can fly around to find where that is. The other one is a woodlands mansion. As you can see it there, and you can see the size of the dot at the bottom left means I'm really, really far away from that. So let me actually go find one of these, and we'll be back once I found it. Okay, so we're on our way. It was to the left of our base, and you can see it's starting to, there we go, and now we just fly down here. So the mansion, there's our ocean monument right there. So that is one of the ways you can use the maps, is to find things you can't find that easily. Okay, the last bit we're going to look at here is going to be this banner globe pattern. So we're just going to grab one here. Now, all you actually need a loom, and then you're going to put your banner in the loom with some dye of your choice, and then the dye and then the pattern, and you'll be able to make these kind of banners for your base. So that is essentially the last drop out of this particular villager that we got, this trader. But all in all, if you want to put your maps on the wall, you need an item frame like that, and you can just or you can even put these maps on the wall if you want, once you've explored it. But that is essentially how you use your maps, how you make them. I hope you really enjoyed, and do remember to smash that subscribe button, give the video a big thumbs up, share it far and wide. Well everyone, I hope you really enjoyed that. We had a whole heap of fun there learning about maps, who, how, what, when and why of making maps, what you need them for. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something from it. If you did, please do subscribe. I hope I earned you a subscription for today. Do remember to smash that like button and share the video far and wide. Until next time, keep safe, keep well. Cheers for now.